guys, my friends, my family, those who are watching, all 2 of you. I think I have 47 subscribers, and you know what? I'm thankful for each one of you. My sister just got back from Thailand, and this is what she brought me back. It's like one of the coolest things I've ever gotten, so you best believe I'll be wearing it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take this off, okay? This video is sponsored by... Just kidding. I wanted to film this video a long time ago, and now here I am. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the more important things that I'm so glad that I had after having Olivia. Right after having a baby, like, you really just don't want to think about anything other than getting as much sleep as you can and feeding your child and cuddling. That's about it. Doing as much as you can beforehand to make sure that you don't have to worry about anything, that is the key to a really great postpartum. Right before having Olivia, I did a lot of preparation. I wanted to make sure that when she came, I was ready to go. I wanted to check things off a list so that my brain could mentally say, I am ready for this girl to come. And I was hoping that that's what it would take for my body to go, all right, let her go. That kind of is what happened, so I don't know. Maybe it worked, maybe it was just her time. Number 1 on my list, a thing that I did, and I was really glad I did, is I created these smoothie packs. Whenever I needed something nourishing, but you know, I didn't really want to eat a whole meal, I could just put these in a blender with a little bit of juice and I would be good to go. In one of my little packs, I would have some frozen fruit. In this one, I've got blueberries and I have a banana, and then spinach, you know, gotta add a little healthy in there, a little green. And sometimes I would put, you know, peanut butter in it, and then have something like pineapple juice or orange juice or almond milk. Have some type of liquid in the fridge already ready so that when you want a smoothie, throw it in the blender, put a little bit of the juice of the milk in there, blend it up, and you're good to go. That honestly was a huge help to me because I also felt like less of a burden on the people around me because they didn't have to go and like make all of the stuff. They just had to dump it in the blender and then bring it to me. I loved smoothies. I actually have a video of a healthy pregnancy smoothie that I made a lot when I was pregnant. I'll link it to where you guys can see that video if you'd like. And it was really helpful. One of the other things that I did that I loved having was Premade Food. Alongside the smoothie packs, it's also really important to have like meal prepped food, types of food that you can put in the freezer that'll last you a while. I made breakfast burritos. So I cooked a ton of eggs and bacon and potatoes and all the fixings you would put in a breakfast burrito. I put it in a foil, and I had probably 30 or 40 breakfast burritos that were pre-made, good to go. I put all of those in the freezer, and then when I was hungry and I wanted something a little more than just a smoothie, I would ask somebody to go heat me up one of the breakfast burritos. Just throw it in the microwave or in the oven. I have like one of the little toaster ovens. So it made it super simple. Again, just the less you have to think, the better, because your brain is already half gone. Enjoy the haze days. Alright, this one I've got to say is a must-have. For your own comfort, you're going to want this. If you go to the hospital, I'm sure they already give these to you. I had a home birth, so I had to buy it myself. But basically, right after having a kid, like, you're going to be wearing Depends, or you're going to be wearing like gigantic pads. It's part of it. Ain't nothing glorious about it, but you know what? Who cares? You just had a baby. Something that I really like to do with these that I think everybody should do, and I learned it off of Pinterest and off of this beautiful platform, YouTube, is padsicles. You know, when something's sore, you put an ice pack on it, right? Okay, your lady bits are gonna be sore, so this is your ice pack. I put aloe vera juice, and I put, I think coconut oil, witch hazel, tea tree oil. There's different things that you can put in here, and it's basically all supposed to help soothe I'm sorry. All of those things are gonna help soothe, gonna help heal. Get downstairs because it's been through a minute. Put it in the freezer. When you're ready to use it, then you just use it. It feels really great, and I was so glad I made these. I made it for the first week, so I didn't need them or want them after the first week, but having these padsicles, such a weird name. Having those padsicles that first week was like a game changer for sure. I'm not gonna make a YouTube video on padsicles because there's already a frackin' ton out there. Just put padsicle in the YouTube search or on Pinterest and you'll find a bunch of recipes on how to make these babies. And let me tell you, it's a must-have. DFW microblading, this is Angela. That includes your first procedure as well as the touch-up that is 4 to 8 weeks later. You're welcome. You have a great day. You don't want what I'm selling. No. Puppy training pads. I was not prepared for how often a newborn would crap. I've been a nanny. I've worked with kids my basically entire life. But I haven't dealt with newborns, so I was a little bit shocked when pretty much every hour I was changing a diaper, and explosive diapers at that, and it was getting everywhere. I was getting tired of it. So, puppy training pads. I had to have them already because that's what my midwife asked me to buy. After I had Olivia, they put them down on my bed, basically rolled out a red carpet of puppy training pads to where I could get from my birthing tub to the bedroom without stuff getting everywhere. So I already had this big pack, and after I had her and I was changing all these diapers and having to change the sheets all the time because I tried to change her right there instead of getting out of bed, and she'd crap everywhere, I then was like, you know what? I've got these extra puppy training pads. I'm gonna lay one of those down so that when I change her diapers, if anything happens, it'll soak it right up. And that was a fantastic decision. They actually have disposable changing liners that you can buy in the baby section, but they're a lot more expensive. So just buy puppy training pads. I got a huge box at Ross and it wasn't that expensive at all. And it saved my sheets. Alright, so I have 2 things left on this list. Last thing that every mom is going to tell you you absolutely need is you're going to need just one of these. A peri bottle. This one's called a cleansing bottle, but it's the same thing. It has like 4 different holes in the top of it. You can do a little squeezy, and when you go to the restroom, you're going to want one of these because if labor was a little bit stretching, then things are going to be sore down there, and when you pee, it burns. So having a peri bottle is a must-have. I liked having it a little bit warm. As you use the restroom, you squeeze this on down in there. It's like a bidet, but a handheld bidet. I bought this on Amazon. It was a 3-pack. They're not expensive, but they will save your life and your TT. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be dishing out some content soon, so if you want to see it, you got to subscribe. I felt like I was very prepared, all in all, with pregnancy, labor, delivery, birth, and postpartum. And I couldn't have done it without YouTube videos like this. I couldn't have done it without my amazing friends, my family, all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope this helps you. Yeah. Until next time, just stay curious and I will see you later.